Alright folks, so this is our brooder we built in the basement just for this purpose of hatching birds early in the season when it's still cold outside. As you can see here, I just simply bolted some old doors together, even used the hinges to hold it together. Now this light here is just solely LED light just to give the birds light. We usually leave the light on 24 hours a day while they're young so they can feed and do as they please as much as they want. Now, as we get closer to the time where we're going to put them outside, we'll set that light on this timer here and we'll give them a natural daylight cycle. So when the birds go outside, they're not freaked out by the darkness and the rising and the setting of the sun. Okay. So now that we have our brooder set up, and now this could be made out of any material you have laying around. All you need is some sides that are roughly 3 to 4 feet tall, unless you can put a lid on it, and that way it keeps the birds from flying out. Now, we're going to go ahead and fill this baby up full of shavings, and then put in our food, water, and our heaters. So as you can see, we're setting this brooder up days before our chicks even arrive, so everything's ready to go. As you can see, it's got a little bit of dust flying up. If your baby chicks are in here in an enclosed area, that could be enough to suffocate them. And that's the last thing you want to do, is suffocate all your little baby chicks on accident. So now we're just going to go ahead and spread this out by hand. Now we're putting this on bare concrete. It stays pretty clean. You can put plastic down first if you're worried about cleanup, or newspaper, something along those lines, but we have pretty good luck with just concrete. So now we got this nice area all full of clean bedding. We're on to the next step. Okay, now that we have our shavings down, our next step is going to be install our heater. Now, if you went with the traditional heat lamp, like so, you would want to hang this lamp above your chickens, roughly about 2 feet to start. Now, if you notice that all your chickens are bunched up like they're cold, then you're going to move your heat lamp closer to them until they get warm. Now, if all your baby chicks are running around and avoiding your heat, then you're going to raise your lamp up a little bit till you get that temperature just right. Since we avoided that scenario altogether by buying the heat plate style heater, we don't have to worry about hanging a dangerous heat lamp. All we have to do is just put in our heat plate style heater by Titan incubators. And is what we like to do is I have this garden tray here full of shavings. I like to put the tray down first because the chicks spend a lot of time here, and this makes it easier to clean up their personal little space that they're going to be in most of the time, which is underneath the heater. So then we just get our incubator heater here from Titan, throw it in the corner, run your cord, and plug it in. It's as easy as that. And this is auto temperature regulated. It's going to be the perfect temperature all the time. And all the baby chicks will run under there and cuddle with each other. And it creates more of a realistic environment that the chicks would be used to, because they're naturally will be under their mother, snuggled up together, staying warm. It also prevents any dangerous fires from using the old style heat lamps, and is way more energy efficient because you're only using 50 watts compared to 2,000, and that's going to save you big on your electricity bill. So when I usually start the chicks, I like to put their food and water really close to them because at first they're a little scared to wander off and explore their new area. So I like to put the food and water real close, either right here or even on the side. They'll start pecking at it, they'll see each other do it, and then once they become more accustomed to the system, you can spread your food and water out. Okay, just the same as the food, we're gonna put our small water in here, and we're gonna put it right here so all the little babies can have access to it when they're frightened to go explore their area. Now, when you receive your chicks in the mail, you're gonna want to take each individual and dunk their beaks into the water so they can become associated with where to drink. As your chicks age, they're gonna need these rocks in their gizzard to help digest food. So I just add this with their food. They can take as they need. Some food will include that. Another tip is, as far as the water goes, you can get some electrolytes to add to your water when your birds arrive. That'll give them a little extra boost just in case they're dehydrated from shipping. Now stay tuned.